morning, children. Today we are going to start the new lesson, Kunavaram, a tribal village in the hills. In the previous chapters, we have read about the villages which are in the coastal plains and on the plateau regions. Now, have you visited any hills, children? Yes, some of the hills, Sheshachalam Hills, Nallamala Hills, Palakonda Hills, these are all called as hills. And what is a hill? From the village, you can see a narrow path. In some of the villages, you find a narrow path which leads to higher place, and where you find a rocky and a red soil, many rocks which are leading to a rough path, and some type of different types of the trees are grown. Tall trees like bamboos, basket weaving, which are used for the basket weaving, etc. And we find most of the people, some of the people coming from the hilly villages, what do they carry, children, while they are coming? They collect the things which are grown in the hilly areas, in the hill forests. What are the things that are grown are collected by these people. They go deep into these forests and they collect all the things and they come and sell in the villages. So we are going to learn about this tribal villages, and mostly the tribes. Can you name some of the tribes, children? Koyas, Chenchus, Kondareddis. These Kondareddis are the tribes which live in this Kunavaram village. They scatter in the several mandals of the Khammam, and where you find these people will be living there. And you find the women also will be collecting the bamboos for making the, what do you make, children, with the bamboos? Especially for the basket weaving and for the mats, like this. So they collect all these products from the hilly forests, and they convert them into the finished product, and they will sell in the villages. So let us now discuss about what type of the crops they grow. What type of crops they grow in these tribal villages. And a special type of a crop called as an podu. Podu is a type of a crop which is being grown in the hilly areas by these Kondareddy tribes. What are the tribal people which live in this region, children? What are the tribes? Tribes of the people who live very far away from the village connections. They live in the forest regions. So you find the tribe people who live in this Kunavaram village are Kondareddy tribes. What is that, children? Kondareddy tribe. These are the tribal people who live in this Kunavaram village. And what is Podu? We are discussing about the Podu. Podu is a type of a crop which has been cleared. This type of a crop is cleared. How it is cleared? The forest area. They will clear the forest area and they start cultivating. And this is called as a Podu. Or some areas are being cleared in the forest, and it has been, they cultivate this type of a crop, and it is also called as a jhum farming, jhum, or shifting agriculture. Shifting agriculture. It is also called as a shifting agriculture, children. Why it is called as a shifting agriculture? Because they don't practice this type of a farming in a particular place all the time. They move from one place to another place to cultivate the crops. So this is called as a shifting agriculture or zoom farming. Is it clear, children? So what type of other crops are grown? Because this is in the It is a tribal village where you find more rocks, many rocks, and rugged surface of the soil will be there. And the soil is in the red color soil. Soil is in red color. Red color soil will be there. But a river which flows here, which makes this land fertile. Like this is the name of the river is Shebari. Shebari is the river. This is a tributary of river Godavari. This is a tributary of river Godavari. Godavari is the main river and the Shebari is a tributary of the river Godavari. So this flows through this Kunavaram village, and the people can grow the different types of the crops in this, where this hilly region is made fertile with this flow of the river. What river, children? Shebari. Shebari is a tributary of river Godavari. And you find the other villages also in this tribal village called as an Kunavaram, Chintal, Kunnuru. These are the other tribal villages in this particular regions. Yes, children, it is very clear for you all, I think, who are tribes and what do they do. And here, let us learn about these Kondareddy tribes. What type of crops they grow in the hilly regions. Actually, we have learned that what type of farming they practice. Zoom farming or shifting agriculture. They clear the forest area and they try to cultivate it. So what are the crops they grow in this? Like millets, pulses, tubers, maize, vegetables. And one of the special thing is these people, these Kondareddy tribes do not depend upon any irrigation. They doesn't depend upon any irrigation facilities. Only the main thing, they depend upon the rains. That is more enough for them. They depend mostly on the rains only, children. And whatever they cultivate, all these, this will be sufficient. This food will be sufficient for 6 months. Like this, they practice for 3 to 5 years in these regions. 3 to 5 years they practice such type of cultivation, and they leave the crop, they leave that place for another 3 years. 3 years they will leave this as a vacant land. They leave this place and they go to the another place where the forest patch is once again cleared, and they try to cultivate in that places. And these, what type of houses they live? They live in the huts, far away from the village, very far away from the village. And these habitants, from one to the another, at least 3 to 5 kilometers is the distance will be there. 3 to 5 kilometers distance will be there from one tribe to the other one. So these places, these people live very, very far away from the village connections. Yes, children, is it clear for you all? What type of crops that they practice in these hilly areas? Now, what is the main occupation of these people? Main occupation is hunting. They hunt the small animals. They hunt small animals, and mostly after the harvest they are engaged. Women and the children of these tribes are engaged in collection of honey. they collect the honey. Soap nuts. Soap nuts. What are soap nuts, children? In Telugu it is called kunkudu kayalu, where you will be getting lather. If you cut that and put that powder in the hot water, you will get the lather. Before the shampoos and all, people used to use these soap nuts only in the earlier days. Now we are using the shampoos. So they collect the honey, soap nuts and tubers, wild tubers, and they come to the villages in order to sell all this. But it is a very difficult process of collecting the honey. A single pole bamboo stick is used in order to collect the honey. They collect the honey from the wild trees, and all the time they are in the danger. While collecting all this, they may be in the the forest. In the forest you find the wild animals, the reptiles, poisonous reptiles. So in spite of all that, they are engaged in this collection of this. Are you all understanding, children? Apart from the collection of all these, they also rear the animals. Animals rearing. What is animal rearing, children? Having cattle like sheep, goat, pigs, hen, etc. They also practice animal rearing. And what are the things that they have collected? Like honey, soap nuts, tubers and medicinal plants. These all they will bring to the villages and they will sell it there. After selling this, they have to buy their own household items. And they bring all these to a particular place called as an Santalu. Santalu means a market. In the villages, in a week, one day, it is one day is considered as a market day for them. So they bring all these items to the Santa market, and they are going to sell all these products, and they are going to buy for their household things, whatever they require. This is the main thing they do it. And while practicing all this, they doesn't have any drinking water there. They cannot dig the wells. They cannot dig the wells or bore wells. They have to go to the nearby streams in order to collect the water. This is one of the great difficulty they face. And in the rainy season, they will be very happy where the water will be in plenty. But in the scarce conditions, in the summer it is very scarce. They have to go depend upon the streams. We have already discussed that bamboos grows in this. So as the plenty of bamboos are available in this, paper mill agents are going to approach these people. Why paper mill agents will be approaching? Because bamboo is the raw material for the manufacturing of the paper, the notebooks, textbooks, your workbooks and all, the paper what you are using, writing, reading. This is the main thing is we are getting from the bamboo. This raw material is the main source for the paper. So with this, they will be getting a good income. Apart from their cultivable crops, they are going to get another income, an income added for this, for them, where they are going to work in the paper mills. They are going to work in the paper mills. This is one of the employment opportunity they are getting. The other thing is they are supplying these bamboos. They are selling these bamboos to the paper mill agents. So in this way, they are trying to increase their income levels. Apart from this, Before we have discussed they are living in the what type of houses, children? Huts, I told you all. Now, little bit improvement, like they are building the houses with the mud and also bamboos. Bamboos are also used in order to build the houses, and mostly the bamboo is also used in order to do the fencing for the houses. Fencing for the houses and also for the cattle rearing. So these are the main things that they are practicing nowadays. And what type of festivals they celebrate? They worship especially the nature. Nature is worshipped. Especially these people, they use this bamboo, a long stick of bamboo. They'll tie the neem leaves and they call it as a Mutyalamma goddess. So this type of festivals they celebrate, and also the change in the seasons. Change in the seasons also are celebrated. These are the festivals they celebrate, children. And day by day these people stay in the particular villages, but due to the epidemic conditions, sometimes they have to vacate the villages. But they can't stay in the same type of village as there is no proper economical growth. So these type of villages should be developed more by the government in order to see that there is a little advance in this type of a tribal people. Now let us recall, children, what all we have studied. We have studied about the hills. Once again, name some of the hills, children. Sheshachalam Hills, Nallamala Hills, Palakondal Hills, Papi Hills. These are the different types of the hills. And how is the texture on the hills? This is of the red soil, rocky, and big rocks will be there in these hills. It is not of a fertile soil actually. And who lives there? What type of people live there? Tribal people live in this hilly regions, hilly forest regions, and we have read about the Kondareddy tribes. Kondareddy tribal people will be living in this hilly regions. Name some of the other tribes, children. Chenchos, Koyas. These are the other tribal people, tribes people who live there. And what is their main occupation of these children? Main occupation of these tribes? Zoom farming or shifting agriculture. What is zoom farming or shifting agriculture? They are going to clear a patch in the forest and they are going to cultivate the crops there. For 3 to 5 years, they are going to practice different types of the crops in that area. After that, they are going to leave that particular place and they practice in the other place. Again, they clear a patch of area in the forest and they are going to practice it. This is called as an zoom farming or shifting agriculture. Then, what are the crops that are grown by these tribes? Already we have discussed, children. Millets, pulses, tubers, maize, vegetables. And one more thing, at the back of the houses, they have the garden yards, like vegetables are grown in that. Whatever the crops they get here, and the garden crops, garden vegetables, these are much sufficient for them for nearly more than 6 months. They have their own produce. What is produce, children? In the before class, I have explained what is produce. The spelling is produce. P-R-O-D-U-C-E, produce. We have to pronounce it as produce. Produce means the returns which we are getting from the agricultural farms is called as a produce. Say again, children. Produce, not produce, produce. As the spelling is also the same, but you have to pronounce like produce. That is returns from the cultivable land is called as an produce. Is it clear, children? Yes. What type of houses they live? They live in the houses of like huts, or the houses which are built with the mud. Nowadays they are living in a little different way than this, and mostly nearly the population of these tribes is not less than, it is less than 600 children. About 500 people will be there in these hilly areas. And do they stay all the time in that particular place? No. In these pandemic situations or the epidemic situations, they vacate the places. They vacate that places and go to the other places. And how do they get the drinking water? Is drinking water is available, children? Yes, I discussed about the drinking water. Is it available for them? No, drinking water is not available. They cannot dig the borewells or wells in these hilly regions. They have to go very far areas. They have to collect the water from the streams. So in the rainy season it is not difficult for them, but in the summer season, as the water is very scarce, they have to go very far to collect the drinking water. Then what type of festivals they celebrate, children? Like Mutyalamma festival, Mutyalamma Jatara. They also worship the nature, and as the seasons changes, they also celebrate the seasonal festivals. And women and the children are engaged mostly in the collection of the what, children? Honey, nuts, tubers, and they come to the place called as an Santa. It is a marketplace where they sell all this, and they buy their whatever they require for their own household things. Any doubt, children? Anywhere you have doubt, please ask. And after this, I am going to show the PDF and with some pictures of the tribes, hills, agricultural farms. See all this and try to understand, children. Any doubt you have, you can ask me. Thank you, children.